Hi everyone, welcome back to the PeegyPlays channel. You might have seen the first part of this series where I was doing the 4.3 event quest, Rose and Muskets. This is part 2, fiction and reality inside and outside the frame. It's just continuing on from the live stream where I did the first part, and there'll be 5 parts in total. So make sure you subscribe to see all of the 5 parts, and let's get into it. I cut her off again! So sorry, bestie. Oh, I forgot they were here. They're so cute.
Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
And how about you, Ayaka? What were you up to yesterday?
Yeah, what did you do?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udex Nervillette at the Palais Mermonia.
Wow.
I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. He told me to go see the sights around Fontaine and to enjoy the local culture.
That's beautiful.
So I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the opera house on Aranias Island.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there. 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together. You've already seen them, right?
Yeah, I've seen them both. I've seen both of them.
Yeah, those 2. Amazing, aren't they?
Yeah.
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing. Like we could keep watching them forever.
It honestly is quite slick. I do really enjoy it.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them, too. Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach. Well, diving, to be exact. It was the first time I ever breathed underwater.
Wow, true. Yeah. It is really nice to see characters interact. I liked it. I like it a lot. See their relationship? It's one of my favorite things, so I like these quests a lot.
I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then splash! We were beneath the waves.
They held hands. I can't. That's beautiful. That's stunning. That's stunning. They held hands. Oh my goodness. They're girlfriends.
First, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew
Wow.
it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was
My
an
goodness.
amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip. She got used to everything way faster than I did.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon as we dove in.
They're so precious.
The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the romaritime flowers blossoming underwater, like little candles lighting up the streets at night.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma. Like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people.
Ooh.
Oh, you mean hunters, rays, and blubber beasts.
Wow.
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
That was so cute. No, they're magical clothes. They will not drag them around. Magical. Magical.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Yeah,
Wow.
even I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get up. I still felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night.
This is so cute.
But as soon as I woke up today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and I was ready to go.
Slap.
Speaking of the film, where's everybody else?
Right?
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. They should be here soon. As for the others, we're here.
Chiori. Chevreuse.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
What?
Wait, 6 miles?
What?
I'm so tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has.
Same girl.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar.
They're so cute.
Sure, I'd be happy to do that for you.
You turtle, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? How are you doing?
No, you can't go anywhere. Please,
Wow.
have a seat over here so I can get started on your makeup. Ugh, the last thing I want is coffee stains on my costumes.
Oh my goodness.
It's the perfect job for an assistant.
Yes, you and Mia, get the coffee, please, please. She's so cute. I'm dying inside. This is adorable.
So much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
Her secret is being like the kindest person to ever exist.
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you sure look exhausted, Furina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
Yeah.
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect you to be so thorough.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. It takes more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I know how to get serious when the situation calls for it. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon, so why wouldn't I do the same for my own life?
Here's your coffee, Director Furina.
This is so cute. Her voice is beautiful. I love all their voices. They make me so happy. I want to kiss them. Oh, she's so pretty.
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director and the aroma of coffee feels almost as refreshing as hearing the birds chirping in the morning.
Oh, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
Yeah, you're late, punk. Ayaka sitting in a little
We've
seat.
reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Yes, good.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers.
Another brand deal.
Well then, Mr. Xavier, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members.
Oh my god.
This is our prop manager, Veronique.
Veronique.
She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items. And this is Bono, our lighting technician. He'll be in charge of lighting and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Wow.
Wow.
Sure feels like we have some real professionals joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my sincerest gratitude to everyone in the crew.
Oh, that's beautiful.
When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I really thought that this was the nail in the coffin for this film. I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to
That's
help
so
me on
stunning.
such short notice. Thank you. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome.
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier. We're all honored to be a part of this.
She's so
Your works made a
cute.
profound impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday, this film will be remembered as a prime example of cultural exchange between Fontaine and Inazuma.
Yes, the story is the reason I agreed to join. I can't bear to even imagine what this film would look like without the very best director.
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone that as the producer of this film, I'll do whatever I can to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. This is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here, as well as the endless effort we are about to pour into it. So, without further ado, the Two Musketeers will officially begin filming now!
Woohoo! That's beautiful.
You may take it from here, Director Furina.
Stunning.
All right, listen up, everyone.
All right.
The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Positions.
Whoa. Seems Furina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Is everyone clear? I don't want anyone traipsing around the set like umbrella finches. All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Yes.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
I didn't hear that part.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Fiction and reality inside and outside the frame has started. She honestly is stunning.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before. She said that you two were great friends when you were kids.
Iconic.
No talking. I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
She's quite sassy.
Ah, yes. To help me really look the part.
To achieve a more young and naive look for this scene.
Well, I guess Ayata would have been busy when they were younger and wouldn't have met her. Because he was busy learning how to be a leader of a clan, right?
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
Oh!
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Wait, what? That doesn't make sense.
Quiet.
Am I writing a fanfic about them right now? Am I writing a fanfic about them right now? Okay, then we get to talk to Yoimiya. I love Yoimiya. She's so cute. I love him.
How about here?
A little more to the left.
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
Yeah, can we help?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show. It's interesting to imagine what kind of atmosphere the lights will create.
She's just so happy.
I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader. Those roles are just perfect for the two of you.
I love the word clapper loader.
Really? Is that because it'll be easy for Paimon to hold the clapperboard while flying?
Well, sure, there's that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack.
Actually, we start rolling before that.
Oh, I see. It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
The magic.
Yumiya, we need lights over there too.
Oh, on it! I gotta get
On
back to work.
it.
Chat with you later. Oh, it's exciting to see so many people working together to bring the film to life.
It's so cute. I think it's very
Looks like
shippable.
Yoimiya's really getting into it. But she was right. We do have a super close bond, don't we?
Of course.
Paimon's really happy to hear that.
It's beautiful.
So, this is a real musket?
Oh my god. Is it got blanks?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Oh, okay.
Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape and proportions I saw in reference images. When we're
Wow.
filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the flash and smoke effects of a real gun being fired.
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
Ooh, very good.
That's right. The sound effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Okay, so there is an editor.
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to start now. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic.
Oh, true, because they get all oily.
Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each
Ah.
time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well maintained.
What?
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevreuse. I assume you use these types of firearms on a regular basis?
Yeah, she's the expert. That's why she's here. That's her job.
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
So valid.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and weight, to the point where it feels like a natural extension of my body.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. This way, our weapons will never betray us in the heat of battle.
Yes, well said. It seems we have the same philosophy on this topic.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Their weapons. Hell yeah, we love the girls with the weapons.
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon or whether you're holding it or it's on the table. This holds for any time when you're not actively engaging an enemy.
Okay, understood.
So valid.
When aiming the musket, Extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder, and use your eye to look down the weapon's sights.
Like this?
Oh, she got the riz. Oh, okay.
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
This is the end of the road for you.
She's so hot. She's so hot.
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. And relax your shoulders. Here, allow me to demonstrate. This is the end of the road for you.
Ah! She's so hot. What?
Huh. Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Where are you going?
Director Furina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
What is it?
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Yeah, they're holding it with so much riz. Right? I thought they'd be like, pew pew, I am in the 1940s. No, they're like, oh, you want a freaking goal? That's what they're doing.
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
What did they discuss?
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
I believe it would be most fitting.
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevreuse, could the two of you please come over here?
Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna start filming now?
Wow.
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevreuse. Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
Weren't they supposed to be brother and sister though?
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Chevreuse.
What?
But brother...
But brother.
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries, and I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get rather complicated. Now, I will be able to focus on my work. Besides, you also know that I'm not really one for public performances.
So you basically said you would do it, but you didn't actually want to do it.
Are you really sure?
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the two musketeers in the original story could be improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character, but this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister, and the theme of the two supporting and relying on each other isn't conveyed very well. But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly.
I can see it, I could see it.
Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Yeah, and she had the angle. She had the angle down.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevreuse.
Chevreuse mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
But we don't know if she's a big fan of acting.
All right, I'll take the role.
Hell yeah!
Good. It's decided then. I'll get started on making edits to the script.
Imagine changing this freaking role like day of filming. Yeah, right? Why was it so quick?
We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costumes. I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevreuse. You have my gratitude.
Oh, he's just so hot.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, I suppose there's no need to worry. Let's go, Miss Chevreuse. I look forward to working with you.
Please, just call me Chevreuse.
Chevreuse! Ah, iconic.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a desire to spend more time on formal business.
Surely they're flirting.
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time. I'm sure you have other reasons for backing out.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, just like the traveler. But I feel
like
that she needs not
me.
only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her
Aww.
side. I would like to give her some space.
I'm gonna cry. Oh, he's just so beautiful. I love that man so much. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him so much.
Alright, go on. Spoil her some more.
So cute.
Ayato, it's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
This is the punishment you deserve.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
Yeah, you should be in my bed instead.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you saying those lines.
So you're gonna go back to work now?
Yes, I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the clapperboard. Actors to your positions. We're about to start shooting the first scene.
Chevreuse just like got friggin' shoved into this.
Go on now. And please take good care of Ayaka.
Oh, I will. You can count on us.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
I look
Alright,
forward to seeing
now that
Ayato
we're
when
all
he's
here,
finished.
Let me help set the scene for everyone. The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. We want to capture how naive and innocent they are, despite their pain.
Yes,
Chevreuse will be
yes.
playing the role of the older sister,
Ah,
Tulip.
Tulip.
And Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris.
Tulip
Be
and
sure
Iris.
to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment. Silence on the set! Lights! Camera!
Wow,
Action!
this is beautiful. I gotta get a screenshot of Paimon as the clapper loader.
Let's go!
Oh, so cute.
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home.
Oh wait. Zoom in for a close shot of
You
Mother.
were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat, apple turnovers.
Wow.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Zoom in for a close up on the Mother.
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
How could they not?
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
I will burn them. Oh my goodness. Oh,
And they even called us names. They said we were...
look at her face. She looks so sad.
Shh. It's all right. Don't worry. Girls, listen to me.
Let's pan over all three characters.
It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers. Maybe your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet, but one day, you two will bloom more beautifully than anything else. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut!
Beautiful,
Not
beautiful.
bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. Also, If our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Oh, got it.
Gosh, Paimon.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, chevreuse?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Furina must have adapted the role nicely.
Wow, that's stunning.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film. You should have more confidence.
Slay!
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, we're going to film the second scene.
This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered.
Paimon just looks so cute.
Lights, camera, action!
I love her so much. Look at her tiny little hands. I can't.
Mother, we're back. Mother?
Mother? Mother? Are you out there, Mother?
What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away.
Stay away, Iris.
Huh? Why?
Mother!
Mother!
Oh.
Mother!
She spilled the tea.
There's poison in this cup. I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Where?
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions.
Get them. Babe. No, don't make my baby girl cry like this.
Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
But are we just going to let them get away with this?
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now.
Come on, let's go. No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her.
Aw.
That's why we went out in the first place. To buy her this flower.
All right. Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
And cut! Beautiful! Great performance!
That was stunning. Wow, they're such good actresses, actors, Axlayersons.
Tears I saw. How did you do it?
I was surprised too.
Yeah, she's stunning.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Furina said action, I told myself not to think about anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy?
Huh?
Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene!
Next scene. Places, everybody. Places. 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 A full day of filming on the set quickly passes. Wow. Oh, cute, cute, cute. I'm trying to get all the good screenshots.
Are we done already? But Paimon wants to keep playing with the clapperboard.
Aw, Paimon. There'll be other times.
How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
A little bit, but it was a lot of
Good
fun.
work, you two.
Aw, thanks.
You too, Chevreuse. You were quite the actress today.
Honestly, very, very good with just stepping into that role.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Yeah, we gotta help you be secret covert ops lady.
Oh, right! We were having so much fun that Paimon nearly forgot! You have a case where the murders seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right? So, how are they similar exactly?
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, always using their guns to carry out their revenge. And on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned.
Oh, so you mean...
Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning. Especially after seeing the script today. Oh, now Paimon can't stop wondering what kind of ulterior motive the murderer might have. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
Then I think we can join the case.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, thank you for your dedication to justice. There's no time to lose. We should start investigating right away. Follow me.
Okay.
Right now? Well, we just got done filming all day. Paimon's so tired.
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea. If you don't stay vigilant, you will pass right by them in the fog. That's how one of my favorite books always puts it, at least.
Da-da-da.
Where are we going right now?
Let's start
gotta
by
go to
checking
the
out some
clock
workshops
shop.
that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's very likely that they'll visit those sort of places.
Okay. To the clock shop.
Welcome to Le Show's Clockwork Workshop. How can I help you?
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components lately.
Like muskets.
Special components? Sorry, could you be more specific?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for firearms.
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of things here.
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble. We are merely investigating a case,
Suspicious
and we're hoping
man.
that you could cooperate.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would entail.
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual rather than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so?
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
You're welcome.
Oh, hey, chevreuse. Run out of oil for your musket again?
No, but we want to know if someone else has.
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your shop recently to order some firearm components.
Oh, is this another case? Let me think. I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontanalia Film Festival, but I refused all of those requests.
Oh? Why's that?
Because there's no profit! I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for mechanical components?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Cendre.
Fleuve
I
Cendre.
don't typically give them to one specific person.
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
Don't mention it. Always happy to have the Musketeers' patronage.
Interesting.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right. Let's head to Fleuve Cendre next.
Fleuve Cendre.
Huh? Are you sure? People might not be so thrilled to see the captain of the special patrol there.
Well, they shouldn't be murderers then, Paimon.
You think so, huh? Then I guess you don't know.
Huh? Know what?
That I grew up in Fleuve Cendre.
Okay, we gotta go talk. We gotta investigate. Fleuve Cendre. The Fleuve. Oh, that was up. My bad. Okay, investigating. I have not done the Archon quest for Fontaine. I have not. So I am experiencing some spoilers, but I'm brushing them past. I'm not remembering them.
Wild, Tetro.
Please, Just get on with your request.
He's so brooding.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can allocate some more manpower to help out with that problem. What do you say?
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
Interesting.
What about that? He just forgot where he put it, right?
This is Fleuve Cendre, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down?
Maybe.
But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
Yeah, they're being very sneaky.
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In Fleuve Cendre, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him. Every time he's here, he just orders a drink and sits there with a nasty look in his eyes.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the first place?
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers. Not to mention the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, chevreuse. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here. It's for your own safety.
I'll come and go as I please, and I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
Ooh.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay. Okay. One investigating done. Oops, sorry. Climbing. Where's this next investigating? Over that way. How do I get there? How do I get there? Well, let's go to this one first. Emerald. I was gonna be called Emerald.
Hello. I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know any.
Don't worry. I'm not here to arrest anybody.
You say
it's the truth.
Oh, I keep skipping. I'm sorry.
Here. Take this as my guarantee.
What is it?
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the Special Patrol bribing a citizen?
Shh.
Seems you're different from the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Cendre lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh?
Oh.
All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night. So loud that it's been waking me up.
What?
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere, it's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
Interesting.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
She want my money.
Then please, think about it some more.
She's giving her even more.
I didn't see anything.
The noises came from the end of the Southern Waterway. I came out and had a look for myself when I wasn't sleeping well, but I didn't dare get too close.
Ooh.
That's all I know.
Ooh.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for the pâte de fruits.
Pâte de fruits. Pâte de fruits. Yum yum.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk.
I want some pâte de fruits too.
My apologies, I'm all out of sweets. Though I do have some other tempting snacks in my custody. Fries, fried chicken, and even onion rings.
What?
Taking care of junk food is my responsibility. You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious diet.
How did she whip those out?
Now then, let's keep going.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yum yum. I actually had Korean fried chicken for lunch. It was very tasty. I thought it was very delicious. I would like some more. Stat. Okay, this is our final clue.
What's all this?
What is this?
Some broken planks and barrels, as well as some liquor bottles?
That doesn't seem too suspicious.
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon.
Look, Paimon.
Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up,
there's gunshots.
These are obviously marks from musket bullets. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot.
Ooh.
They were using the barrels and bottles for target practice.
Wow.
Could it have been the killer?
Maybe.
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Cendra own guns, few hide the fact from others. And even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots.
Interesting.
Anyway, let's go. There might be more to this.
Okay, dokie. Okie dokie.
Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here than up on the surface.
Yeah.
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect, then their timeline was probably something like this.
Okay.
A month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he'd figured out its mechanics, he brought it back. In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket and took it to the Fleuve Cendra for target practice. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, he left a rainbow rose on the body, just like the scene in the novel.
That all makes sense to Paimon, but we're still no closer to figuring out the killer's identity.
About the guy who
The
died.
deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendra. It's said that he was a poor, solitary man.
But if we're following the novel, shouldn't the guy have been a nobleman?
Yeah, that's also something I'm trying to figure out. If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our investigation, the deceased didn't have any enemies.
Interesting.
He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot him dead. Much less care to leave a rose on his body.
Interesting.
What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom exactly?
Could they be the novelist?
We've thoroughly investigated that possibility. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff there have confirmed his account.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of 6, and all the proper procedures were followed. There are also records of him at an orphanage before then.
Wow.
In the story, the mother of the 2 musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course, he could have changed the children's ages, but I don't want to assume anything without evidence. More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person. He didn't seem like the kind of person who would pull the trigger to kill a man.
Okay.
Then, what should we do now? We have all this new information, but it doesn't help us move forward.
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once we're done with the film. I'm sure that given time, new leads will present themselves.
Alrighty.
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea just a moment ago? Wouldn't you just miss them if you were to stop looking?
Ah, but the book had more than one reference to the islands, Paimon.
Oh? What else did it say then?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across an island.
Ah, fiction and reality inside and outside the frame is done. I have so many questions. I feel like I said nothing except oh and ah for the last like 5 minutes. Interesting, interesting. What secrets will we unveil? Dun, da, da, da. Stay tuned for next time for part 3 of the Muskets and Roses event thing. Woohoo! Thank you for watching part 2 of our series where we go through the 4.3 Rose and Musket event. If you didn't watch the first part, go watch that now. I don't know why you watched the second part before the first part, but go watch it. I will have parts 3, 4, and 5 coming out very soon. And make sure you subscribe to see the other parts. And if you liked this kind of video, let me know. Leave a comment to say what you liked. If you like these shorter kind of videos, let me know. I'm super open to all the feedback. But I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I hope to see you all in the next part. So goodbye, everybody.